What's up, Cancer? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your August 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you. Any of you who've been struggling with the Mercury in retrograde, my heart goes out to you. We're all struggling. We're all in it together. I've been noticing it's really affecting relationships and communication, putting out fires left and right. So if you've experienced any of that, my loves, just hold tight. It's a weird one. It's aggressive. All right, you guys, getting into the Oracle. What messages do my Cancers need to know at this time? This is going to be the Mudra deck. A lot of you guys are familiar with this. It has a hand gesture that will empower the message so you can collaborate with me. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Cancers, cross-watchers alike, to pray for you as well, this is all about good vibes, all about putting good energy and intention out there. Say hi in the comments section, leave an emoji, whatever you feel comfortable with. And it gives us something that represents your energy, basically, that we can focus on. All right. So, I love that I was just talking to you about Mercury in retrograde. It's tolerance. Tolerance is our message. And it says, be generous. It's interesting how that can be an expression of love as well, is tolerance. All right, so this is the actual mudra. You put your thumb with your pinky together and you kind of lift up the ring finger like so. Put it against a background you can see. There we go, like that. Let's see what it says. The mantra is, without expectations, I am free. Oh my gosh, it makes me think of the word should, S-H-O-U-L-D. And how I love this saying, don't should on yourself. I've said it before. I've mentioned it, I think once before in a tarot reading. And I love it because the word should actually carries the weight of so much pain and disappointment as soon as you use it. And it can be used for really good things too. We use it every day. But think about that. When we use the word should, it's addressing something that is not, right? And when you think about pain or discomfort, those have their purposes too, right? Like, let's not throw it all out. But when you think about discomfort and pain, it is usually resisting a truth. It's resisting a reality or something that's coming in. And that's, at least in my humble theory, it doesn't have to be yours. That is kind of the anatomy of pain. So, tolerance, be generous, without expectations, I am free. This is the liquid mudra. It helps in cases of edema, accumulation of fluids in the body. All of these correlate to physical things too. It's very interesting. And a burning sensation in the eyes. Kidney and bladder complaints can be eased as well in case you have them. And acute cases, maintain this mudra as long as needed. In chronic cases, practice it 4 times daily for about 10 minutes. And it goes on to say, in my experience, we are faint-hearted. When we are faint-hearted, downcast, or make exaggerated demands on ourselves or others, the result always brings suffering, trouble, and strife. It's time to put an end to that, Cancer. Imagine that you are near a majestic waterfall which produces a wonderful rainbow. All those negative ions. You freely relinquish all despondency, all expectations, and all of the superfluous fluid in your body to the waterfall. Give it all up. The colorful rainbow expresses all your newfound generosity, sense of lightness, and freedom. All right, y'all, let's see what's coming towards you in August. Are you ready for this? I just love my Cancers. We're water babies. Feel all the feels. All right. August 2025. What's coming towards my Cancers that they need to know about? Oh, you want to come out? 3 of Cups. Ah. Now I know why the tolerance card is coming out. Bear with me, please. Clarity on the 3 Cups. Boy. Oh, I love seeing the 6 of Swords here. Recovery. recovery and healing. Transformation. I'm catching a lot of you guys at a time where tarot is being a great comfort right now and you're looking for that right video. And that's kind of funny because we're always in that space when we're looking for tarot readings, right? Like online, we're always in this place of like wanting confirmation or wanting to search ourselves for something. But this in particular, I feel that a lot of Cancers who find this video are in a place of assessment and in some discomfort. There's other energies here. But I think that there's also recovery, there's healing. Some of you guys are feeling really kind of confused about a situation and about what to do with it, what to, in this moment of assessing, and you're trying to figure out what options are available for you. You'd like to leave this cloudy or confusing place. I do think that there's immature energy coming through your reading. I say that because we have Page of Cups in reverse. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody might feel, let's just get a little bit more information. If things just have been kind of hazy, undefined, unsure, they are going to be reaching a focus point. This seems to be hazy, chaotic, and undefined for a reason. It's like things are all kind of falling into their places. There is this immature energy. It's emotional. It could be even a younger person. It could be like a child or a teenager or somebody who's young, who might be flaky, who might be... Now, it doesn't have to be even, it could even be, if this were romantic, this would be somebody who is immature and emotional, and you can't really rely on them. And I think that there's this real evolution happening here in regards to this person, regardless of like the role that they play in your life. If they're a kid, if they're just an immature energy that you've been romantically involved with. Either way, it's you are feeling a very certain way about it. You feel very justified in your convictions and your opinion on something with them. And it seems to be, it feels like you've almost hit a wall of intolerance with them, and that changes everything. And I'm saying that because we have Five of Swords here with his holding the sword and like feeling very much right about a situation. And then the Judgment card. I think you guys, a lot of you are putting your foot down about something. Maybe it's how you've been treated. And that moment is actually everything. Some of you guys, this is a friend. It's somebody in your, the group here. And you're realizing that like you're better off without them, that you're actually feeling, it's like, man, when this individual is around, I feel depleted, I feel misunderstood, I feel uncomfortable. And then you realize, wait a minute, I can draw my line in the sand, and if they don't respect it, then they can go their own direction. They don't have to. So you reach this aha moment of, I'm actually enough, and my life is abundant. It's this event that happens, I think, regarding somebody in your social life, somebody. So what's interesting is it's all leading to this assessment, this addressing the lack of flow. We were talking earlier, tolerance, be generous. And that's coming from a loving place. But I think that, so I don't see you yelling and stomping off necessarily. I see you acknowledging like we have a way of hanging by somebody, hoping that they're going to change or encouraging their change without sometimes realizing it. And when we finally realize that that's what we've been doing and we free ourselves, it's this relief. We don't have to carry that. We don't have to carry their change. We don't have to should on them, you know? It comes back to that word should. And so this is, I love it. Right in the middle of your reading, we have this realization. And it's like, whoa, this is blocking all this flow to my life. This is blocking happiness. And, oh, no way. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's like this, just being able to see it for the first time. And that's when we get the Six of Swords. This is healing. I like that. So that's when, you know how earlier I was talking about how I'm finding a lot of you guys during a period where things feel a little hazy or cloudy, confusing, and it's like you're waiting for all the pieces to fall into place. So that's at the point where they start to fall into place. And you go from the Seven of Cups, right? This confusing, hazy place. And for some of you, you're not quite sure if you're asking yourself, okay, is that reality? Did that really happen? Is that really the case? Or am I superimposing something? You know, it's really very much in that undefined place where you're thinking like, is it my imagination? Or is there this option? And should I do that? And yeah, it's very cloudy. So you go from that place to all of a sudden a rebalancing. Temperance, ruled by Sagittarius right here. That's transformation. So now we're starting to make progress in the energy because we're no longer pushing against the current. We're no longer resisting flow. And this is where I want to ask the cards. I think this is going to be an extended, you guys. I know I'm telling you late in the game, but it just seems like it should be. I'll be getting more advice, unpacking a deeper reading. And if you do follow me over there, the link will be in the description box. This is three. Oh, okay. You know what? Oh boy, you know, the whole reading is coming down this one message. It's all about seeing where you've been resisting flow. There's really specifics here. You've been spinning your wheels and it's been hurting you. And it's this assessment. Seven of Pentacles is that fork in the road where you look at everything that you've been working on, where your energy's been going, all your effort's been going, whether it's into this relationship with this energy or even other aspects of your life. It's just pause. And it's kind of a tired pause. It's a little bit exhausted, but it's asking the earnest question, am I happy with this? And am I happy with my life with this? And if I want to be happier, what changes would I have to make? What can I take responsibility for? It's a very grown up moment. Yay! Seriously adulting. Because a lot of that remains invisible to us. We do so much we don't realize, right? And this is one of those things that is so deep and inherent in us to want to tweak and change things, people we care about, scenarios and situations we're in. So in this moment, there's it's like you rip away the shroud in front of your eyes and you can see the pain that is being created by the sense that you've been spinning your wheels, perhaps trying to change somebody. So where is this going? Because that's a big transformation moment. Whenever we get Temperance, Cancer, two things, patience and balance are key. And sometimes the balancing thing is all on the material plane. It can be addictions. It can be, oh, you're not getting enough sleep, or you're overworking, or, you know. So it's not all woo-woo spiritual talk. It's actually quite literal. So some of you guys are seeing really clearly what has been out of balance and what you've been setting yourself up for. A lot of you guys, this is literally connected to work and finances. And perhaps the way you take responsibility, maybe some of you guys, you manage others or you run your own business. Maybe you've got some serious goals with the big picture, what you're trying to create into the future, how you're trying to build your legacy or take care of your family. And you just need, it's almost a sense of running a tight ship. You know, hey, if these are things are going to happen, if we're going to make that a success and this a success, we're going to have this in 10 years and 20 years in the future, then everybody's got to do their part, or you got to be this way or that, you know. And so no one can blame you. There's no blame here. It's like, it's just a beautiful and important detail to catch, and it'll make you much happier, right? So we have in clarity, the moment that the shroud gets ripped away and you can see very clearly what important detail, that what you've been resisting, that's been making life more complicated and gotten to a very cloudy point. That's where there's actually this beautiful vision comes back into focus, which is long-term happy, healthy stability. Also, we've got the King of Pentacles, and that can talk about an individual that you're working with who is very much, they could be an earth sign, they could be very grounded in the material world, they could be very connected to their financials and money and making money and work, but it could also represent you. So anyway, that comes into focus, and it's one of the clearest energies, the sharpest visions coming through your reading. And it's that moment where some of you guys might even be doing a little grieving when that shroud gets pulled away, and you can see, oh, what you've been trying to change or resist and how much pain it's caused you. But then there's moving forward with a clearer picture. So this is at the point where I'm going to go to the extended and get more advice and unpack this further. If this is where I leave you, I adore you. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll talk to you very soon. Please consider liking and subscribing, becoming part of this tarot family. Bye-bye.